Hey guys, what's up? PVMJohnny here, and this is gonna be a video of me selling my entire bank. So this is kind of depressing having to do this. All my drop tab that I've been working up on, um, all of pretty much everything, but I don't really have to do this. This was more of a by choice thing, and I basically took everything out of my first tab, and I'm selling it right now, and I'm gonna basically sell almost every single tradable item in my bank. There are going to be a few items here and there that I'm going to keep just because I kind of need them, and then obviously the non-tradables I'm not selling just because I'm keeping those in my bank because those are free pretty much, except for some of them that cost something, but they all cost very little. So the only thing that's going to be of value that I'm keeping is my Barrows gloves, and basically what I'm going to be doing with this money, if you guys are curious, I'm going to be basically getting 85 Herbler, and then going out and just doing a ton of dragons to go and attempt to make my money back. And I'm basically going to do a big series of me rebuilding and how I rebuild. And basically what I want to do is I want to sell any drops that I need to. I only want to sell the drops that I need to if I need the money. But when I don't need the money, I want to keep my drops in the drop tab and basically see how much wealth I can accumulate in one tab at once, because I tend to usually sell my drop tab fairly often. I like to see a lot of it. Like you saw, I had 30 sapphires and 30 rubies and whatever, but I really like seeing that kind of stuff, like those big amounts of stuff in my drop tab. But I just usually need the money a bit too much to be able to do that. Like I don't like having to have so much of what it's worth in my bank, but not necessarily having the money. I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say or not, but I just don't like when I'm running really low on money and I'm like, okay, well I need money to do this, but I don't have money. So and then I have all that money in my drop tab. So this is what I've decided to do. I'm going to be selling everything, using as much of it as I need to on Herbler. I only need about 15 mil to get me up to 83 Herbler. So I should have a little bit left over, hopefully. That's hopefully, though. I honestly am not sure if I will or not, but so this is honestly sort of depressing. And I don't know how long this video is going to be, but I just wanted to vid myself selling all my stuff. And I know you guys are saying, well, if it's so depressing, why don't you just not do it? This is all your choice and whatever. But I really want to do it, not because I want the Herbler level, but because I want to do a series where I'm rebuilding. And I don't want it, and in all honesty, I don't have the dedication to making videos to just take everything and drop it, especially when I need this Herbler level fairly badly, you know? Like if I was really close to an Herbler level, or no, what was I gonna say? Okay, well, this just got awkward because I forgot what I was gonna say. So ignore that part. But so I really don't have a whole lot to talk about right now. But basically, if I get my Herbler level high enough to do super anti-fires, because the secondary and super anti-fires are free, it literally takes you 2 kills per dose to make up the cost for, or 2 kills throughout an entire potion to make up the cost for that potion. However, you get 3 doses per potion, and the doses last for 5 minutes each. So it's really, really easy to do that, because you would basically be killing a dragon in more than 5 minutes. You'd be killing a dragon in over 7 minutes in order to break even. As a matter of fact, you would still be making slight profit, but you'd be closer to breaking even. And because I'm not that slow, I'm obviously going to be making a fairly decent profit off of making super anti-fires, as long as I actually use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to actually make them in mass like most people would. I'm going to make them maybe 200 to 300 at a time, and then once I get down to 10, make some more, and then just camp dragons, and that would be that. But so yeah, like I said, this is really something that I was really debating on doing for a while, but obviously it is a big deal to have nothing in your bank. And obviously it's going to make it a lot tougher on me to do certain stuff, but it's also going to make other stuff easier. And hopefully I could do a from scratch series soon enough. But when I was thinking about doing a from scratch series a while ago, I realized that I'm probably going to need a higher herbler level, like at least a level to make like super restores or stuff like that. So I started training it back then quite a bit. And this entire second tab, I can tell you, is not going to be anything tradable. And so nothing that I'm going to be selling, because this is all my quest items and everything. This is a Ring of Visibility and a Perfect Gold Bar, so those aren't tradable. There's really nothing tradable in here that I see. If there is and I'm missing it, then that just sucks. But now the one thing that I really don't want to try and get rid of is the Serum 207s, whatever they're called, because those things are a total bitch to get rid of because they don't note, and I don't know, I just really can't stand them. They're really annoying. You can't note them, and you can't sell them. So, I don't know, this is just going to be, I think it's going to be a fun series trying to make my bank back. If it turns out not to be a fun series, well, I'm pretty much forced to stick with it anyways. So, but you can see I'm approaching 9 mil right now, just past it. So that's 9 mil worth of stuff. I'm kind of curious how much the rest of my bank's gonna be worth. But why the fuck do I need to keep hitting this? But there is one thing that I'm not gonna, or there's actually a few things that I'm not gonna be selling. But some of the more valuable things that I'm not gonna be selling, or any Aventos I'm not gonna sell. My Pharaoh Scepter I'll sell, even though I got that as loot, so I didn't really want to sell it, but oh well. As you can see, I have 1k of a lot of potions in this tab. I'm not going to be selling those because I'm going to be making the extreme potions with those once I get the level to make extremes. So those will not be sold soon. Not really a whole lot else that's tradable in here. I'm going to keep all but one fishing bait, that way I still have this little placeholder for this tab. I'll sell all but one box trap. I'll sell my dragon hatchet, even though that was a lot more expensive when I bought it, so I'm going to be losing some money on that. I'll sell these. Let's see here. I don't want to sell the Aventos because those are for making the extremes. Like I said, I'm not going to be selling the things that I'm going to use to make the extremes. I'll sell both of my rune pickaxes. I'll sell my 2 crushed birds nests once I get some space too. But let's see here. So I know that there are a lot of these things that would probably be easier to just drop, just because they hardly sell and they're worth so little, and I have so little amount of them. But oh well. So wow, Pharaoh Scepter literally halved itself in price since when I got it from loot. It was like 1.1 mil when I got it for loot. But oh well, that's still 575k. I thought that would be worth a lot more, but let's see how much this D-pick is, or the D-hatchet's worth. I lost about 200 mil on that because I bought it when it was about 1.1 mil. Also, 8k in fishing bait. That's not too bad. So I have 10 mil now. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be. Hopefully it's not too long. But I'm going to sell all my Tully to house tabs. I'll sell my whip. My polypore, unfortunately, I cannot sell it because it's in a degraded state. So that just kind of sucks. But some of the other things that I'm going to be selling, all but one of to keep the placeholders, are going to be runes, tiaras, that kinds of stuff. And I will not be selling these for money for the series. I will only be selling them once I'm ready to get rid of them completely out of my bank. Like, if for whatever reason I don't want a certain kind of rune in my bank in the future, I would be selling all of them. But at the moment, I like having my runes tab fairly organized, so... And wow, dragon boots were like 800k when I bought them, fuck. But then again, I bought them a long time ago, so I got a lot of use out of them. And I should be pretty close to 11 mil now. Not quite sure where I'm at right now, but I don't really feel like checking. Fuck, I keep forgetting to hit the note thing. Alright, let's note D-legs that, I'll sell my DDS. I'll sell some monkfish, and that should be it for this tab. Actually, no, I saw a few other things that I'm going to need to sell from that tab. But, like I said, hopefully this gets me right around 15 mil for my Herbler, and then I'll blow all my money on Herbler, and then I will be making my rebuilding series. This is just the intro to my rebuilding series. It's not actually the first episode of the series. So, yeah, I'm not going to be actually doing any episodes until later today. Hopefully. That's hopefully. I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to get one out later today or not. Let's see here. I may need to use a dose of that skills necklace or charge on that skills necklace before it lets me sell it. I don't think Gothic's balance potions are tradable. So, I'm gonna stop the recording here. I will be back once my entire bank is sold. Be back then. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. I just did my Wicked Hood run, which is my first couple runes back. I used the 100 runes that I got on water runes, and all my essence on the astral runes. And I bought the absolute max that you can for the super attack stuff. So I'm gonna be selling all of them, but just about 1,000. I'm gonna see if I could remember that number 1,012. That way I could keep all the ones that I actually had separate. And I reset my XP counter on Herbler. And after this inventory, I'm gonna go through real quick and show you guys my bank after I sold everything. As you can tell, I have 3 mil left. I did get 13 mil when I was done selling stuff. These wouldn't sell for anything, so I just kept them. Obviously, my potions I said I was keeping. And then everything else pretty much there should be no question about, except for one thing in my magic tab. My Farseer helmet. That wouldn't even sell for under 5k, so I just decided, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to keep it. Because 5k is really low for that, and I just realized that I didn't sell my Zamrock plate skirt, or any of my black D-hide sets. So I may end up just dropping those, as they're not worth that much anyways, or I may end up keeping these because they're not worth that much, like I said. And so, that's really just about that. This is going to be, I'm going to start rebuilding once I get 85 Herbler, if I do end up getting 85 Herbler. If not, then I'm just going to go to 83, like my goal is set for. And from 83, I'm just going to boost up to make the super anti-fires. So, wish me luck on rebuilding. Right now, if I ever need to do any combat right now, the best stuff that I can do it in would be in this tab, my Fremnik sea boots, some black dragon hide. I'm thinking a Snellum would be my best bet, so I'm gonna take that out. And then my glory oh crap, oh well. And then my Tokul Zo-ring. So this would probably be my combat thing, or my combat. Yeah, the Blood and Tar one looks a lot better. But then my Tokul Zo-ring. So these are the stats that I'm going to be using if I ever have to do any combat. Yeah, it's really, really bad. The Enhanced Excalibur will soon be replaced for something better, so, yeah, that's that. And now I'm going to just put my Wicked Hood back in my skills tab, and that's it for this video. See you guys later. Bye.